My name is Phyllis. I am the chairperson here at Edgarstown Residents Association. The association has been running roughly around 25 years. I took up this post here 7 years ago. Here at Edgarstown we have an after schools club, a drop-in, which is secondary school right up to 16, mind you. Most of our volunteers come from the drop-in because we find they don't want to move on after it. I run a SMILE programme, which is supporting marginalised individuals living in Edgarstown. Senior citizens group, roughly we would have between 16 and 20 of them every Wednesday. They fund most projects in our area. We're also a neighbourhood renewal area, which is top 10 deprivation, and they would provide some of the summer schemes. They would fund them. Most social outings we would have, Housing Executive help fund those. I would say here is probably 75% Housing Executive, the rest would be owners, but they would all avail of the service, owners, tenants. You know, if there's any problem tenants or anything, you know, we can all come together and discuss it and get it sorted. We would work with quite a few vulnerable, there would be quite a few vulnerable families. I mean, on the detached team, we would work with quite a lot of vulnerable. During the COVID, we served out over 10,000 meals, activity packs for old and young. We done food hampers every week. We also delivered the council boxes. I had an outdoor bingo, which was a great success, and they're on at me now. When's the bingo coming back? I think it was something was going to run forever. We done bingo 3 days a week, round every area. It wasn't done in one place. We went to them, they didn't have to come to us, we went to them. The SMILE project would be one of the many, purely because it's probably close to my heart, you know, the elderly, and I phone roughly between 35 and 40, and like some of them people I didn't even know, but I've got now that over the pandemic that I've got to meet each and every one of them. You know what I mean? It's hard sometimes too when some of them pass on you, but you know, I would say that it has been probably one of the highlights. And the kids clubs, I love the kids clubs, you know. It just breaks your heart when you can't get them all in here. So we have this last few weeks, we have taken them all out. You know, we're like the trampoline park, things like that, where we can get them all together again, but just not in here because it's too small. Well, I cover the south, which is Armagh, Banbridge, Craigavon. It's the whole of the southern area. We would go and take what sort of problems there is, you know. We would go up and sit and discuss them all, and the outcomes and the strategic planning and all that sort of thing. So, you know what I mean? And like I said, some of the things absolutely blow my mind what the Housing Executive actually does involve. You know, before, as I said, before I came here, I hadn't a notion, you know, what, as I said before, you know, just thought it was houses and you paid your rent, and if you needed something done, it takes them forever to get to do it, but really and truly when you get into it, it doesn't take them forever. You know, it's the way you report it and how you report it. I just hope that it continues to run on for a whole lot longer, because some people are so relieved to have these, you know, these sort of houses. So they are, that to have social living, that it's, people couldn't go without it, I don't think. You know, private ones is so expensive, you know, but I'm just hoping that it can continue on for a lot longer and somebody else is sitting here in another 50 years doing this.